Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Zenji. Today we're going to be playing Going Medieval. Currently we're in episode 49 in our Starfort style mega build. And hey, hope you're all doing well. Thanks for joining in yet again. So currently it is winter day 10. We did fast forward a little bit just to get some of the progress, I guess, up to date on our build, but it's just taking longer than expected. And all the while, our food sources are quite low. So of course we need to be quite careful here. I think we'll have to switch out some jobs and make sure that mining is not as prevalent as it was. So we'll turn off mining for pretty much everybody. We don't really need it anymore. We've got quite a lot of clay stored up. There's just a few rooms that obviously need to still be mined out, but not to worry, I'm sure we'll be fine. So we have Mariota preparing some food, and okay, so she has quite a high threshold of entertainment needs and her religious activities too. We haven't had a chance to really build out this religious sect on either side, but I'm sure we will. Of course, there's still a few more research topics we have to cover, so it's another 5, 9, 10, yeah, about 17. So it's still quite a lot of research required. But hey, our big barley field is finally getting planted and utilized, which is quite nice. Which means lots and lots of hay. And now we have all these skips now. So these are the skips that were destroyed at one point. We now have them back in action. So we're just going to obviously reset these to be producing honey, which works on its own accord. Alright, there we go. Seems like some of these have been turned off. I wish I could select all of them, but unfortunately it is a one at a time deal. Alright, I think that's everyone. So food is dropping quite quickly. We're going to have to do some hunting. Tucker's taming. We need to get some people on hunting. Harvesting animal. Guess that's for food. Job wise, we only have one fisherman. Well, if we do see a merchant, we're definitely going to be buying some food. Otherwise, let's just fast forward and see if we can get through this. Ooh, and there we go. A merchant is on the way. Okay, we are waiting for some of these to be built. Seems like some storage is not yet ready for us. So these are raw materials. I think we have... This is going to be food supply, so we'll have to wait for all that to be built. Alrighty, here's the merchant. Singular individual. Of course, we're going to ask Edric to come do some bartering, as he has the highest bartering skill of 37, or speechcraft of 37. Okay, so let's try and buy some food. We can buy some barley. Never say no to that. Cabbage seeds will do the same thing. We're good with flax herbs. I'm sure we can buy some of those. Tarte brie. We'll buy that. And I guess that's all we can buy. So we'll minus. That's not going to work, ain't it? We'll have to sell some expensive items. We have some vinegar, but this might not actually work. 100. 150. 140. There we go. We'll accept that. Or he'll accept it. Alright, checking in on our bear. We're 12% taming effectiveness on that. So not great. And I guess the cow over here is at 81, so almost enough. And Dale's doing some recruiting. Goodness knows we need more people. It's at 9%. Nothing special. But hey, look at that. We got some raw meat now. So food is coming back into the fold. But hey, we're going to try expand on that and make sure that we have enough to continually make packaged meals. So packaged meals are pretty much just guaranteed a meal per person, which takes 1 clothing fabric, 1 fuel, and then 26 food, which is cooking materials, I guess, which could be a variety of things. So 26 units per meal, that's quite a lot. Means you'll have to have a lot of farms. Okay, so you're entertained. You don't have any sleep. That's unfortunate. We have way too many sheep. Are we trying to tame this thing? Oh. That sheep just died. Oh, it got slaughtered. Well, we do have some carcasses here. Of course, we are trying to reinvent our castle from this underground keep. So eventually we will start to destroy all of this, which we could do most of it now, I guess. Try not to waste goodies here, but let's cancel that. So unfortunately, you cannot just drag select because it takes the lower layers, and of course deletes them too. But yeah, let's clear this top section out, make room for more farmlands. Oh, and we got another cattle domesticated. Fantastic. Alright, so we're just dismantling a few of these buildings here. Use these resources sparingly. Of course, more farmlands are important, so it's what we're going to focus on. But hey, winter is coming to a close. And we're trying to tame this bear. 22% now. That would be nice. The bear just left. Fantastic. Alright, so we are going to start to dismantle this area. Basically, what we want to do is just delete the walls and the rest will take care of itself. We pretty much, want to move all our goodies across into the keep. I want to convert this area into farmlands. So we should start to see all this disappear. Also, we'll set all of these to high priority so they will get moved quicker. Delete that. So if we just take out the walls, everything else should just crumble. And I actually want to do a mass amount of I guess red currant. Be nice. And I guess for consistency, we'll just do that. Add some wooden flooring. Cover that up. Oh, these are almost done. I will let them have their baccarat table. I think that's almost all complete. And we're just gonna destroy a few of these things that we don't need anymore. I'm gonna try to clear this area out. Make sure we can just make sure it is a farm first area. And we'll keep the wooden structures there. But we are gonna copy this. Current shrubs. We'll do rows of 2. Like so. Can we not extend this zone or expand it? Maybe we can just copy it. going to be placed on appropriate ground type. What is the ground type? Yeah. Probably wood or something. Or it is clay. Something like that. Okay, so a merchant has arrived. A nice big group. We'll wait for them to come over. Here they come. Alright, so of course we need good old Edric to do some talking for us. He's feeding the prisoner. Edric is broken. Okay, who's got the second best speechcraft skills? Looks like Baldwin, but Baldwin's also broken. I think for attack, yeah, today's your day, good sir. And we have these clay bricks which are not being produced. So let's go back to schedule or jobs, which is crafting. And we'll put these on one. We need clay bricks, guys. Lots and lots of clay bricks. Okay. What can we buy? Seems like just winter clothes. And we can just sell cloth. So I guess we'll buy 3. And yeah, that's pretty much all we can do. We'll sell some linen. So we're minus 100. Nope. It's probably going to be minus 150. That's actually quite crappy. We cannot sell our goods. Too little. So we'll go minus 100. And then I guess we just keep going up. Sorry, the other way. Not even able to... Yeah, looks like we can just buy one. So, not the end of the world. Okay, so we're not going to be digging out any ground here because it is right above our first settlement area. So we don't want to have any cave-ins. We do have quite a lot of carcasses here, so it'll be important to separate those. Of course, it is the last day of winter, so it should be getting warmer for us, and then people will be happier, and most likely a new event will arise. And then checking in on our jobs, we have quite a lot of clay, enough to last us a while. Edric. Eustace, maybe you could also do some crafting. Constructing and tailoring it too. Godwin can also do some producing. We need a few more. So Loin, I'm sure you can join the fun. Okay, that's 5 people. Should be some producing being done. Well, our meals are running out. But hey, it is spring, so we should be getting a lot more food from the land itself. We'll just have to wait and see. Try to harvest as much as we can. Of course, we'll just do a whole bunch of harvesting over here, hauling. Of course, we'll have to wait for the ground to thaw before we can make any more decisions. Our chickens are doing quite well, so we'll have to do some slaughtering. Wildlife, domestic, we're going to go chickens. And slaughtering is the middle one. So we'll just do like 5 or 6. Or 5. Try to get our food security up again. Hey, there we go. It is spring. And we have way too much animals, I think. So we've got to be careful. When you have cows and wolves over here, cows should have its own spot, I believe. So we'll do that. Of course, we'll have to change this one also. Remove the cow. Alright, let's check for some fishies. We're going to need them. Keep us going. No fish. Interesting. We're probably going to need to turn off that. Alright, so we're probably going to need also more meat for the cooks. They're a bit stuck at the moment. Food is running desperately low. So, what is butchering? Butchering. This is the butchering. So the cooks will be surrender. Of course, you have all the great skills and everything. We'll put you on animal husbandry there, cooking. So you'll have 3 tasks. So loin will be a hunter, constructor, turtle for your harvesting. We'll put you on craft. Scott, what are you on? Carpentry, construction, mining. That we're going to put you on there. We do need another cook. Marietta is a cook. She's doing research. We'll take her off that. We'll take her off mining. Put on tailoring. So cooking, tailoring, crafting. And then Lady Blue, we'll put you on cooking again. Carpentry will turn you off. Alchemy will turn you off. We'll keep you on research, so you'll have and tending wounds. So you'll have 3 jobs. And then Kip. I guess you can also cook a little bit. Yeah, we don't have any artistry at the moment, so we'll just be crafting and cooking. And then the same with Dale. We'll be a fisherman. Turn off your mining. try focus our efforts on getting some food. We're getting dangerously close to starvation here. Alright, so obviously we need to prepare for what comes next. I think we need to click on our butcher's table, make sure we're actually butchering the animals. And perhaps we will go back to a normal work schedule. So I want to switch this to work. And we're just going to copy paste all of these. Everyone's on the same work schedule. We'll see how that goes. And we most likely will need a storehouse or storage area for clay bricks. So we will build that over here. And we'll turn that off. Then we'll go materials, manufactured clay bricks. So we should start to see all that come through. And apple season. So yeah, all the apples have now come off the trees. Fantastic. Chickens are dead. I do think we have a issue here with the amount of animals we have. It's getting harder and harder to manage the amount. Is there a way to turn off breeding? Because then... yeah, it's kind of interesting. You cannot control the breeding aspect. But more of our members are preparing food now, so we should be doing a lot better. Damn, we got a lot of carcasses. What is happening with this butcher's table? Alright, we need pottery shells. I'll actually copy that. We need to add it to our own here. Okay, so this is all going to be food. Copy. We're gonna have to do it this way, aren't we? Oh, we can do this manually, that's not a problem. Unfortunately, those you cannot pre-select. Sure, there's a lot of ways we could have made life simpler if we did this before we built it. Okay, so the red current is coming in, and we still have some apples flowing through. Meal-wise, we only have 3 packaged meals and some stuffed eggs. But food is rising. Baldwin is unconscious. Alright, Lady Blue is taking care of him. And another merchant is here. And it is Sibel's birthday. 32 years young. Alright, we have quite a lot of red currant going there. Of course, once that overflows, we will grow it there too. As you can see, we finally have a blue blueprint. This has been raid for so long, so I'm very happy that it's finally getting built. Slave merchants. We might want to buy some. I know it sounds a bit horrific, but yeah, we need more people, guys. Filling roles up. I don't know, it's just too much to do. But good news, we can get now the religious structures 3 or chemistry 1. If we get this, it is 15, 25, so we're still far off from that. We can still plan out a large religious structure, so let's go with this. And then we can pre-build a lot of that over here. Anywho, we can also sell Martin, but we can buy a few people. Or rescue them, I should say. Not great though. Honestly, not fantastic. Yeah, I think we will just ignore these. Not really good options for members of our society. Alright, so now we can do a large restitution shrine. So restitution will be right side. And we'll try and match the energy of each room so they have like the same visage. It's actually supposed to be like that, isn't it? No. That is supposed to be. Like that. So these are just shrines, so we're obviously going to need a couple of these. Level 2 like that. This is Oak Brethren. Oh, meals. Okay, food is not doing great, guys. What are we doing here? We are slowly losing all of our food stocks. Okay, food is back up, I guess. More apples. Apples are keeping us alive. Alright, back to our plan. We're doing... Restitution is right side. Like brethren, if so. Okay, then I have these tiny restitution shrines. And then we'll have the old Oak Brethren signs next to them. That's interesting. That is off slightly. No, it is just in the wrong place. There you go. They match each other word for word. Okay, restitution is right side. Okay, we'll have electron. I guess we can just have it like this. And the Oak Brethren actually has this weird giant circle thing, so we'll put that over there. Which takes limestone, beeswax, and 1 gold ignite. Alright, that's all the leisure in the room here. So 2 full shrine areas. I guess we can add even more large Brethren Oak shrines. Alright, so let's zoom in and do this properly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Alright, and then we of course will unlock that. That pretty much takes care of our churches. Which is quite nice. And then I guess we can add a couple of braziers in here just for some heat. Okay, and then of course we'll add some clay bricks to seal this off. Okay, a couple of sore spots here, so we're gonna have to do some wooden beams. This should fix that issue to a point. We still have a couple more. Another merchant. Wow, they really are spoiling us. Okay, so this is Edgar Nutley. Cool. Seems like we only have raw food. Actually, I cannot believe our food supplies are dwindling this quickly. Probably the amount of wolves we have, chickens we have, the sheep we have. It's way too many. Alright, we're going to send Edric to come do some chatting quick. Alright, we're buying all the foods, all the saplings, all the barley. We'll buy it all. All the beets, we'll do that. Cabbage, we'll buy those. Buy some cabbage seeds too. Carrots, we'll buy all of those. Oh, clay bricks, 86. Yes, sir. Dung bricks, no thanks. We're good with flax. Gold ingots, no thanks. Limestone brick, leather wolf, pigment, that's for painting. Red currant pies, we'll take those. Stews, we'll take those. Alright, so now let's try sell some goodies. 382 is the goal. And we're not going to sell any of that stuff. We have a few dogs. I think we're going to just sell a few dogs here. We'll sell these practice dummies. We don't want those anymore. Yeah, we'll just get rid of the doggos. Maybe some wolves. Yeah, the dogs are great, but there's just too many of them now. I mean, they just breed like crazy. Okay, we're short a good 200, so we'll minus 100 here. Nope. 180. 250. Yes, okay, perfect. Okay, we're getting rid of a lot of doggos. Okay, lots of red currant or beets coming in. Apples and red currants. Construction-wise, is there anyone on construction? Scott, what are you up to? He's finishing up the walls down at the bottom here. But right, guys, I think we're going to leave it there for today. That was a good episode. We are progressing quite nicely and finishing up a lot of our rooms and hopefully correcting our food intake issues. But hey, hope you're all doing well. And of course, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Cheers.